listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl Owamie aka Miss Fear for bring back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, I was definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and also hit the bell. I absolutely love it. And do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my ninjas, we're gonna be talking about this channel that I actually spoke about with Dr. Hoti, but I also want to still continue and give you guys some extra chende in here. We're gonna be talking about Mr. Equatorial. I don't know if it's Guinea or Guinea, but I'm gonna call him Mr. G. Okay, I can't pronounce his name, so I ain't even going to bother. And besides, he's too. Oh. Thou shalt not mistake that man's name, darling. Thou shalt not mispronounce his name. So this is a man that went out there, and there were 400 tapes. Adult tapes that were found. Allegedly, he was being investigated for a crime of fraud, and I guess nobody ever thought they were gonna get what they actually got. So they went to his house, they raided his home, and those are the stuff that were found. So his wife does have 6 kids, if I'm not too mistaken. They have 6 kids altogether, and so yeah, there's kuningi, guys, kuningi. Okay, allegations are also saying that when the wife found out, she did faint. So a lot of the women that were in these tapes are actually married women, and the craziest part is that they were wives of fellow ministers, wives of government officials, wives of friends, you know, even the president himself, sister, allegedly was also part of the child squad. Okay, now, I know that there are certain people that just do not understand, but for me, personally, I'm going to go ahead and say number one. I'm so glad that, like, for the first time in a very long time, we're not getting a man that was out there abusing children. All the videos that are there that I would say that I actually saw, I didn't see all of them, guys. Like, I didn't even see 10, okay? But from all the videos that were there, it was all adults. That's number one. Asimshayeleni zandla. Woo! Number two, the videos that were being filmed, these women knew that they were being filmed, okay, from the ones that we saw and everything, and they consented to that. So he was not some pervert that was putting the camera. Well, he is a pervert, in my opinion, but not that type of pervert that would put the camera over there and you don't see it and you're being recorded and now you're just like, oh my gosh, there's a tape. So he knew. So asimshayeleni zandla. Now, the biggest problem here is that he's a married man that was out there effing other married women, like married women, okay? Allegedly, 20 of his friends' wives. Now, they're saying that the man has been arrested on some health charge because it was raw, baby. It was raw. I feel like at this point, they wanted to get him on anything, and they are just feeling like, yeah, for distribution. So I guess they're going to want to test him maybe for some STIs, and then they're going to be like, yeah, you distributed this, and maybe keep him in jail. I feel like definitely just wanted to take him down, okay? However, for me, I think that this is going to be very dangerous for him. I don't think this nigga can actually go out there and walk free. Even if they free him, I think he would have to carry his wife, will apologize to America, guys, or go to Dubai, or go wherever that he would relocate to. This man needs to relocate. He should not come to South Africa, though. Not South Africa. Or maybe he should. Or maybe he should, you know. You just know that if your husband is cheating on you, Mr. Aku is there, Mr. G. Zaporo on that side. But I think that he really will have to relocate for his own safety. Because imagine all these husbands, guys. Even husbands of like his friends. Oh! This man, no. So I have a feeling that this man is suffering from an addiction, and the addiction, unfortunately, is the S. And he is not the only one. Some of you guys are with partners that you're married to them, and they've slept with 400 or even more women after you guys have been married. Okay? People are sick out there, mentally, not just physically. It really is just something else. And you know, looking at the fact that he has got like 6 kids that we saw in those pictures, it means that he's going out there and raw dogging it with over 400 women and still going home and raw dogging it with his wife. Do you now understand the importance of, as long as you're with someone in this day and age and you guys are going it raw, number one, you have to test. You have to test, okay? And number two, if you know this is going to be a long-term thing, I'm getting married, I think you should just go ahead and start prep. I know that people that will go ahead and talk about, hey, so you're drinking pills so that you don't drink pills. It's very different. There are people that actually do not understand, guys, that if you're HIV positive, there are countries that will never give you permanent residency. I'm telling you. So it's not child's play. It's not something small. As long as they know you're HIV positive, even if your viral load is suppressed, from what I understand, you know, I do stand to be corrected. There are certain countries that will never give you permanent residency. You can visit the country, but you'll never be allowed to stay there. So it affects a lot of stuff. It affects a lot of stuff. You can be able to go off PrEP, but you can't go off ARVs unless you want to die. So there's a lot, man. There honestly is a lot. I think married women especially should, well, not only just women, both married men and women, you guys should really prioritize taking your PrEP. I'm telling you, to save yourself from a lot. And you can be like, oh, what would I be wanting to go do in those countries? What if maybe in those countries, what if maybe you did get an opportunity where you get a job there, you know, and unfortunately, you're not going to get it if it's a matter of you are HIV positive, because they're gonna wanna do, you know, their health what tests and everything, which HIV is also included in that. And just because when you chose to say nah, I can't take, now you have lost a job maybe of a lifetime. You know, why limit yourself if you know that you can actually be at a position where you can be able to help yourself before things do get bad? So yeah, this really honestly is something that is quite crazy. I cannot imagine what the wife must really be going through. And I think what does the also another thing, you know, there are people that will always find a reason to defend men when they cheat. Always. Oh, you know, I'm sure he's cheating because he's looking for a son, and his wife only gave him 3 daughters. This man over there in the pictures that I saw, I think he has 5 sons. Oh, maybe he also just wanted a daughter. There's a daughter in there that I saw, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, maybe she's just not beautiful enough. That woman is gorgeous. Did you see her? Oh, you know, she let herself go. She's fat. Maybe that's why he cheated. She ain't fat. She's very gorgeous. She looks like someone who, especially after having like 6 kids, and she still looks like that, she has to have worked on herself to make sure that, you know, she keeps a happy home. But this nigga still was going out there, when I tell you guys, in the office, in the toilet, wherever he could get it, he was getting it and taking it. If Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, Lala, there's nothing you can do. A person is going to cheat if they want to cheat. Now, unfortunately, there are people that are sick. And in our community, sexual addiction is not really discussed. There are people that are suffering from it. They do not even know that they are sick. There are treatments. So if you're someone that is out there and you feel like you're addicted, or you're like, am I not? Jewish, go get help before you get your partner sick. It's like a person on drugs. It really is. It's really bad. And I have a feeling that there's a lot of divorces that are about to happen. See, one thing about men is men have pride. Men love themselves very, very much. Even if a man, maybe they thought that, oh, I can forgive my wife, for the fact that it is actually public, I feel like a lot of husbands will fail to forgive their wives because of that, of the fact that it's public. And I don't think the women that were sleeping with this man thought that there were like 400 or 500 other women out there. I don't think so. Even when they were being recorded, I think maybe they thought, oh, you know, he just convinced me. It means he likes me. He thinks. And guys, the way this man was so intimate with all these women, yo, hi Shem, his shelling game is definitely top notch, because what do you even mean? It's a very sad situation. It really is, especially for his family, like his wife and his kids. So yeah, I think that, you know, he might have pissed off the wrong people, and now with all these scandals that are actually out there, he don't piss off even more people. So man, I do hope that, you know, he is going to be safe with his family. But if they release him from that prison, you know, I think he better take his family and run, because I don't see him surviving 24 hours outside with all this. Guys, men, when it comes to their wives, yes, they will want to divorce, but still, you know, because a lot of men just believe, no, no man can chow my wife. And now finding, oh, he's my friend, he has been chowing my wife. He's my colleague, he's been chowing my wife. I don't see it ending well. But anyway, do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. I do again have to say I am proud of the fact that he was not abusing any children. All these women were consenting, and on top of that, they knew they were being recorded. So for that, I do have to say I give it to him, Shem. I don't even want to lie. But anyway, do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation from me. Owamie, aka the only Miss Fair Focal in this YouTube streets. It's bye for now, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.